Okay. Don't judge me, y'all. Okay, let me light up because I don't know. Am I nervous or something? No, I can't be. That can't be what that is. All right, let me see if I can share the live. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Tell your friends about the couch. Get them on the couch. Oh, this stupid thing. All right. My friend, she doesn't really know how to work the the phone, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get her on here. It's funny. Y'all come on in, come on in. Come on in. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Share the live. Shit, my hand hurt. I can't do it no more. What up, though, Solo? Solo, Dolo. All right. Shit, my arm was hurting. I can't share the live no more. If y'all watching, make sure y'all share the live. If you're watching on Facebook, share the live, share the live, share the live. Hey, hey. Hold on, let me make sure everything is... Hold on. Oh, it was some... yeah. There we go. All right. I know I can hear you now. Yes.
What up, what up?
What's going on? Let me get the other girls in. Let me see if I can... There we go. I see Linda came through. All right, all right. Got our peoples coming through. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, we just started. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I got my... And we got the titties out in this bitch. Yes. Yes. All right, let me see. All right. I'm waiting on the other girls to come on in. So Tammy Taylor was supposed to be on the live today, but she got caught up at work, so she's gonna be on the live tomorrow. Okay, so we just waiting on Emily and Nicole. And as we're waiting, I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miranda. Happy birthday to you. I got the balloons for you.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. I got the balloons, and it will be scrolling on the back.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, man.
Yes, no problem. You know you are one of my dearest friends. You and Linda, y'all are my hearts. I'm trying to tell you.
You that deal.
For real. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. All right. I still got a couple more people coming. Let me see. We waiting on Emily and Nicole. Let me share the live. Make sure y'all share the live. If you just now tuning in, share the live on Facebook. If you watching on Instagram, I'm not Instagram, but if you watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you send your there we go. I guess I didn't send an invite. There we go. Because my arm was hurting the last time. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, ooh, hold on. Let me see. Emily. Okay, it's already one sent. Now, first of all, tell everybody what y'all names are.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Linda.
And where y'all located right now?
I'm in Tulsa.
I'm in Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit.
Okay.
Hey, T-Town. All right now. I definitely appreciate y'all for coming on the couch. Y'all see what I got in the background?
Yes.
You would, Janelle. You would.
Only you.
Yes.
Shit, only me and my girl. Shit. Shit, she the same way. All right, Nicole just joined. Y'all ain't got no prison stuff that y'all kept?
Heck no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
No, I left it all there. I didn't want to go back, girl.
You know what? Luckily, I haven't been back. Thank God.
I know that's right.
Right.
It's a mindset. It's nothing to do with what you got. It's a mindset.
Exactly.
But I
Exactly.
didn't want no reminders. I didn't want any reminders.
You know what? I used to think, let me tell you, when I first got out, I was thinking like that. And I was like, you know what? That's part of my story, especially doing music. I can't hide it because even when I very, very, very first started, they was telling me, hey, don't tell nobody, about your story. They don't need to know that you went to prison, or they don't need to do this. They don't know. And I was just like, what am I supposed to say about? Because that's part of my story.
No, that's you. That was my opinion. That first
with
girl, I remember hearing you sing in the D dorm. Yes, and I was like, she's gonna be somebody. She's gonna be somebody. I said it. I D dorm church.
Right. Shit, I was singing everywhere.
Your favorite songs was it Never Would Have Made It?
Oh yeah, I sung that one too. Yep.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you guys something. One at a time. We'll start from the top on down. What was your first thought when you got sentenced? Miranda.
Sorry. So when I got sentenced, like my first thought was, at that point in time, I was in such a negative mindset and living a lifestyle that was just negative all the way around. So when I got sentenced, I was just kind of like, oh, this is going to be a little vacay. I'm going to take a little break. You know what I mean? It's going to be the same shit, different day. But it was totally different once I got there. Mm-hmm. And I was able to clear my mind, and I was able to see things a little differently.
Right.
Everything all right?
What about you, Linda?
Are you talking to me?
Linda?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My phone keeps ringing, so it keeps muting you guys. I'm sorry. They must see me on here, and they're trying to call me. Stop.
It's okay. Mute it. Y'all mute your mic when one person is talking. That way we don't get so much feedback.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
So, Linda.
Mine was different. Everybody, because I was from out of state. So, it was more angry. It was, I didn't know what I was getting. Didn't know what I was going into, but I knew that what I did know, that I wasn't taking no shit, and I was going there to do what I had to do to get home, back to my kids. That was my whole mindset and everything.
Right. Was it your first time being in Oklahoma?
Yeah, driving through. Never, ever. I drove through before. Me and my husband drove through before, and we came in contact. It was crazy because we came in contact with, I want to say, I don't know if there's Ku Klux Klan, whatever they was, but they tried to harass us when we was going in the gas station. He looked at me, I looked at him, and I was like, baby, what we doing?
Right.
And we going in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And we went in, and we went back out, and they, it was done. Mm-hmm. But from then, I knew, I really knew. The sad part is I had a book telling me on the states to not travel through, and I did not pay attention. We didn't read it. Mm-hmm. and ended up landing in the worst place ever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know how you there. Honestly, I don't know how y'all stay there. I don't.
Honestly, you know what? You already know the music with me. I was just like, I wanted to be able to help the artists in Oklahoma be able to do the things that I was able to do, that I'm able to do. You know, sometimes they take heed, but sometimes they don't. But, you know, I'm just here to help, so.
Girl, you better come on back to the D where you can make it happen. If you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere.
Right. Right. Oh, I don't know why it says that. Oh, dang. Okay, Emily, it's not letting me add you right now, but I will bring you up in just a second. Yeah, they said in the comments, it says Oklahoma has the highest rate of incarceration of women in the U.S.
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
50 years. Come on now.
That's definitely
true. Never been in trouble ever before in my life. College graduate.
Right.
Had all type of mortgage, mortgage credentials behind me. Had CCW, all that. And when they stopped me, they're like, what you doing with all this? Because they saw it in my wallet. Oklahoma's horrible.
Right.
Horrible.
Now, what about you, Nicole? What was your first thought when you got sentenced?
Well, I was pregnant at the time. So, and I have a whole, my story is crazy because when I got arrested, I was actually a detention officer at the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
In there, girl.
My old man.
Yeah.
My old man was trafficking big pounds with the Mexican mafia. While I was at work, I knew what he was doing, but I didn't know what he was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I knew there was something going on in my house, but I didn't know the extent of it. And so, I was on my way home from work.
Damn.
And I got pulled over at 61st and Garnett at the Taco Bueno there. I was still in uniform and stuff, girl. I'm they were like, we got to search your house. So I was like, for what? And my old man, my ex old man, he's a piece of trash, super duper piece of shit.
Right.
But he took him to the back and was like, hey, there's drugs in the house. She just doesn't know they're there. And he took him straight to him. Right. But as soon as he hit that Sally Port, y'all, he was talking about, oh, well, she knew all about it. She's the mastermind. So they came back and got me the very next day. Yeah, his parents stayed on you. Yeah, he got 25, but he was looking at 45. They took 20 years off his sentence for my arrest.
How long did you get?
I got 10. First arrest. Never been in trouble. Traffic tickets. 2 of them. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted you because you worked for them. And they were just like,
girl,
they was pissed that you let it happen right under your nose. That's all that was.
Jailed. My mugshot was jailer jailed. And the very last sentence on that stuff said a man in the home was also arrested. No. Y'all came and got him first.
Right.
You came and got me after. But it said a man in the home was also arrested. I was the whole mastermind of all of it.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah, so my thoughts were I was I'm pregnant. They agreed because they hit me with aggravated trafficking because he had pounds in my house. So they dropped it down to trafficking. And they said if I pled out to it,
that's where they get you, is the plea deals.
Pounds of ice. He had pounds of ice in my house.
Okay.
Pounds.
Y'all talk. I ain't know nothing about that.
He was, it's a bad drug.
Right.
So, they told me, if I pled out, and I'm telling you what, y'all, at that point in time, I'd never been arrested. I had no idea. I felt like I was intimidated into pleading out because I really didn't know anything. My fingerprints were not, literally, if I would have asked for a change of venue or, you know what I'm saying? But nobody told me nothing. I was young. I was young. I was pregnant. I had no idea. They literally, I felt like They told me if I didn't plead out to that, they were going to give me 15 years day for day.
No lie.
That's what they told me. And I was scared to death. And so I signed for it, even though I didn't do it. I did do dumb stuff. Like I let that stupid ass stay in my house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew he was doing shady shit while I was gone, but I didn't know the extent. I wasn't selling drugs out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Like but they told me, well, you have this is your lease. You know what I'm saying? Like it was in my name. House was in my name. So it was a sad deal for me. Like and they sold me up the river. They threw the book at me. Talking about jailer jailed. Look at her. They said, oh, she's probably taking drugs into the. No, I did not ever. Never, not one time. I was a square the whole time I was in prison. Janelle will attest to that.
Yeah. Damn.
I felt like I learned a lot because of that, and it made me who I am today.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Now, once you guys hit the yard, what was life like? Was it easy? Was it hard? Did you get provoked? Was it by officers? Like, how? Miranda, starting with you.
For me, it was not easy. I would like to sit here and say it was. I would like to sit here and say I just puffed my chest out and rocked through it. But at the end of the day, like when I went to prison, I didn't have any friends. When I went to prison, I didn't have any family. When I went to prison, nobody was putting money on my books for me to survive. You know what I mean? So like, it was hard. And then, so I associated with those same crowds that I was so familiar with on the outside. I started associating with them on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
And that just made it even harder for me because there I was getting in trouble, being in the middle, thinking I'm a little badass, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm that. I was young. I was 23, you know what I mean? I was just running around and like, the only thing that saved me is when I hit KB. I had dropped back down and I hit KB, and some old schools took me under their wing and they said, hold up, we don't do that. They said, we don't do that here. And that's what was a turning point for me, is those old schools reached in and said, no, we're going to show you the right way. We're going, you know what I mean? So that kind of love kind of got me through it. But like, I was all about the fighting. I was all about the sex. I was all about the women. I was all about all of that. So I just made my time really hard. I started out like, I did 2 years. I was supposed to be a 90-day turnaround. But I went in there and I got a little cocky, thought I was doing something, and I ended up zeroing my time out. Because I just couldn't get my shit together, man.
So how much was you sentenced to?
It was a 5.
How much did you do on a 5?
I only did 2 out of that.
But she could have done a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah. They told me I was a 90-day turnaround, but
you were so young.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a baby, man. I thought I was trying to be tough and trying to protect myself and had to puff my chest out, and it hurt me more in the long run.
Was it easier for studs on the yard? And was it easier for studs on the yard?
If I'm gonna be honest, yes. In my opinion, from my point of view, only because unfortunately, since I didn't have any money on my books, like if I'm gonna be real with it, that's where the females played a part in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was taken care of. I was fed. My laundry was done.
Yeah.
My clothes were creased. I didn't have to do anything.
My clothes was creased.
True. I wouldn't know that part, though. I wouldn't know that part. I only know the stuff part.
I saw it, though. We saw it first.
Was there a lot of domestics, though? Was there a lot of domestics on the yard?
Oh, man. See, why you got to bring that up, Janelle? Damn. Yeah, there was. And if I'm going to be honest, I was in more than a couple of them.
Oh, damn. What about you, Linda?
Do what?
What about you, Linda?
What about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was you in any domestics?
I encountered.
Now, was it easier for you to be?
To let her know what I working with? Yeah.
I know that's right.
Shit.
Right. Was it easier for you?
He still got the bruises to show. She talks about it right today. We're good friends.
You're still good friends? Oh, that's
Right.
good.
Let me ask you this. Did you feel it was easier on the yard to have a girlfriend or to just be single?
Me?
Oh.
Nah. It was easier. It was easier. Mine was a lot different from everybody else's because I'm a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't into all that.
Right.
It might have been easier, yeah, because who I was dealing with. But now today, who she is today is a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Is it someone now that you can be proud of, or someone that you like? Did I really date you?
No, I am very proud of her.
Okay, good. That's what's up.
Proud. She is a different person now.
Yes.
I will, I don't want to take credit for it, but she says I changed her or whatever. But I am so much more proud of her now.
If she says it, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Because I was a lot older.
We got some comments in the on the Facebook too.
Comments. Oh, there's people watching, huh? Jesus.
Hopefully she does good, come home, next person, and do something different.
Right. Oh, so she's still on the yard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you still keep in contact with that person, or?
Yes, I do.
That's what's up.
We are good friends. We are very good friends.
I don't.
Very good. And I try to direct staff and
I don't.
Hopefully can help her build her business by the time she gets.
Right. So if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. It's prison talk. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. We're going to be doing prison talk from today until Friday. Emily is on the live. I'm going to be bringing her up in the next 20 minutes. And then we going to, because trust me when I say it don't have to end at 9. It's just if y'all tired and y'all got something to do, y'all can go. I'm just saying, because I'm going to still be in this motherfucker. Make sure you follow my ladies. They always read the description. And today is Miranda's birthday.
Miranda, what building were you?
I was thinking about her. Huh?
Miranda was where? You on Maple Basket?
D building.
I was on Maples for a year.
What year were you there?
What year would that have been? It would have been part of 2015 and then the other half of 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was far gone.
Yeah.
I was 2008 to 2012.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Emily.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. So now, what about you, Nicole? Was it easier for you on the yard to have a woman, or to be single, or did you even have a woman?
I did. I had a girlfriend. I did. But she was like, it was more like a best friend type deal.
So you was gay for the stay.
Yeah, because I had never had a girlfriend before that, ever.
Right.
I mean, she had.
Right. So she was well experienced and ready to go. Ready to bust that shit open.
I had never, ever. But it was like, it was something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she gave me, like, I don't know, purpose. Like, you get up, you get ready, like, and she was a motivator. Like, she was, like, because when I was there, like, I did college classes. I took I did all kinds of, I was trying to better myself in every way, shape, and form. And she was, like, my biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was making sure, like, she's like, oh, do you have your assignments done, like, in college and stuff? And so, like, she made it better. I mean, she did make it stressful because she was super annoying. We had fights at the fence. I know that people that might be watching this, because I was in D building and she was in C2, like, they will probably remember us yelling across the fence. But it's still like, I think about it like, you know, and I feel like at that point in time, like, and her mom was actually locked up with us. And so, like, her mom became, like, my mom. Like, she was, like, because she got shipped off to Eddie's and went to Halfway House and stuff and then came back because, you know, she did dumb shit. But, like, her mom was, like, with me for the entirety of my stay. And so, like, I gained that. Like, and I'm telling you guys, like, having a girlfriend because her mom was there, like, it made my life better. It gave, like, me a reason to, like, wake up, like, and do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because they were my motivators. Like,
right.
They were like, Nicole, like, you shouldn't have got to be on that assignment.
Right.
Like, you know, my essays in college, like, you are an A student.
Right.
Like, and so, like, they drove that into me. And so, like, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go and study.
Right.
What the fuck else do I have to do?
Right. That's why I was like, I want you to tutor me. Shit.
I'm just going to go study. And, like, after I got out, y'all, I went back to college.
That's what's
I
up.
got my business degree.
That's
like,
what's up.
I'm a supervisor at a manufacturing plant. Like,
that's what's up.
I'm a salary employee. Like, I did big things after I got out.
Now,
like,
so you went from being gay for the state to fighting through the fence.
I did fight through the fence.
How did that happen?
No, you didn't.
Because she was a bitch, man. She was a jealous bitch, man. And she was controlling, and she tried to control every damn thing I did. And I was like, no, I ain't doing that. Like,
so why didn't you leave her?
I'm like, what you gonna do? Come through this fence?
So wait, why didn't you just leave her instead of just doing all of that? Was it hard to leave her?
Was it hard to what?
To just leave her instead of just dealing with all of that?
Well, she got transferred. And then whenever I got transferred to Hillside, and I actually saw her, and she had a whole new girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend. It was a stud.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, wow.
Like, they were together at Hillside. They had come for, like, some deal. And it was like, I was like, okay, so this is like, we were, like, legit together for, like, 3 years.
Right. I remember.
I'm like, okay, so, like, this is what it is. I was like, God dang, like, you literally been gone 6 months and you got a whole nother girlfriend. I was like, okay, like, it's whatever. Like, and, you know, when I got out, like, I saw her one time and it was hard because, I don't know, she had a boyfriend that was crazy because like, she came and got me, and the boyfriend was trying to get in the back seat to put me in the front, and she was like, no, don't. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But she was not on the same page as me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a family, and I was, you know, trying to work and do things, and she wasn't there yet.
Right.
So, like, I hope that she's there, because she, you know, she did, like, she pushed me through some stuff there, but damn, she was a bitch, Janelle.
Right. Now we got some questions in the comments. It says, first of all, Solo Dolo said, y'all so strong, y'all are amazing. Thank you for sharing y'all truth. Summer Dawn asked, what is a domestic? And Veronica answered, and she said a fight between couples.
Yeah. It could be through a fence.
Emily is gonna come Friday.
No shit, right?
Same thing as men, women. It was women on women.
Right. Now, did you ever find yourself in a situation where you were having sex with an officer?
Me? I never had sex with an officer, but I had officers that were very inappropriate. And I used it, like, you know, I manipulated, and Yeah, like I did. Because you remember back then I was pow. Like, I was hot.
Pow.
What happened? You got out and you lost it?
No, I'm still hot, but I was skinny back then because I didn't have nothing to do
Linda,
with
you
run
petty.
the fucking track, y'all.
I know that.
Right. She stayed on that track.
All I had to do was run the track, and now
Yeah.
like I work and I have kids.
I ain't never run that damn track.
Linda, shut
I
up.
ran 3 miles. I ran that track.
I ain't never run that damn
Yeah.
track.
I ain't never run that damn track.
I had
Damn.
officers that wanted me to come move in with them.
Yeah.
That officer actually committed
Suicide.
He killed himself while we were there.
Yes, and you know what? I did want to. I want to talk about that. So when that happened, how did you feel about that? Did you feel like it was your fault? Did you feel what what was the yard saying?
Honestly, like nobody even really knew.
Right.
Like what?
We were surprised like a motherfucker. Like, wait a minute.
But like I was devastated because like in my little warped mind, like I thought maybe like I'll get out and I could because he was a good dude, y'all. Like he was a.
But he was
guy.
married, wasn't he?
Huh?
Was he married?
No, he was divorced.
Okay.
Where was this at?
This was at Mabel Bassett. He was in D-Dorm. Like he was the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all like. It's the Couch Chronicles and
officer.
it ain't no fucking limit. So if you do want to share his name, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, he's deceased.
Yeah.
He's deceased. So I guess it was Officer Gill.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
He. I made parole, and he was like so stoked, like because I made it in August, right? Mm-hmm. And he killed him. Like he was cleaning his gun or something in October, and he killed himself.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and like I just remember being so devastated because like in my little warped mind, like I thought that maybe I had a chance, but like honestly, like looking back, like there was no fucking chance that we could ever be anything. Like it was just a delusion.
Fake for him to kill himself.
I don't know. Like there's different different things that like I think they said that he was drunk and he was cleaning his gun and he accidentally shot himself. But like he would like let me come out of like D-Dorm. Like he let me do what the fuck ever I wanted to. I don't know if you were in D-Dorm whenever he was there. Were you, Janelle?
Mm-hmm. Didn't he go under IA though?
I don't know. Did he? Yeah, that was because of
the week before
Kara.
he shot and killed himself.
That was Kara. Yeah.
Yeah, he went under.
Can I say her name?
Yeah, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. What you mean?
I think that
who gonna check you? Who gonna check you?
Ain't nobody big enough. You hear me? But and I was friends with her. Kara, remember she was the yard crew.
Yeah.
With and I think that somebody turned him in because of her, and he went under IA, or I don't know, could have been fucking because.
But
of
I
me
know,
too.
like a week after that, he ended up killing himself.
Yeah, and it could have been because of me too, because he would let me out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it was a lot of stuff. It was both y'all names was brought up, so it was like.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like it probably could have been.
Yeah,
because
like
like he had
that's
like
tough.
he wanted my address where I was paroling out to and shit. Like who knows? Like yeah, nobody ever questioned me about it.
Right.
But like it was several months that he like he honed in on me. Like he yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like super inappropriate, but at the time like I'm like he's letting me do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now
like,
Linda, has anything like that ever happened with you? With an officer?
No. No. I got all my respect from the officers. I did have an encounter with two of the officers where they thought they were going to like tell me what the hell's going on the wrong way. And I had to let them know, like, nah, before you could take me to lot, my family will be here taking your job.
Right. Right.
That's the difference. You have outside,
Right.
you yourself know your rights as an inmate, that makes a hell of a lot of difference. Right. So no, never encountered the sexual part of it because I always carried myself different. But as far as the officers trying to manipulate you and disrespect you,
I didn't hear the last part.
One incident where I was actually scared. I was scared. There was a lieutenant there, Lieutenant Kincaid.
I didn't hear the last.
I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, I remember him.
Damn about Kincaid.
So he told me he needed me to go it was my birthday. Okay. And so he told me he needed me to, come here, Nipper. We got to go do something. And he took me into the laundry room. There's no cameras in there. And he tried to give me this gel pen for my birthday. And I was literally scared that he was going to sexually, I was scared to fucking death.
Like, please do it. So I could be rich by the time I get home. Please
I was so scared. No, I was so scared. Like, it was the crazy, because he was, kind of, getting, up on me. And he was like, this is your birthday. I'm going to give you this gel pen so you can sell it. Because, they do tats. Right. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, okay. And I'm, trying to get to the door.
Right.
And but I was scared to fucking death. And I was trying to act like I was strong. But that was the scariest my scariest day there, because I literally thought that I was about to be sexually assaulted in the fucking laundry room of Mabel Bassett.
Where I'd have been like, come on.
I was too young. I was scared to fucking death. It was my 30th birthday. I was 30 years old.
Bitch, by the time I leave here.
Right. Now, Miranda, even though you're a stud, studs go through things too on a yard. Have you ever had a situation to where you felt, disrespected by an officer or inappropriate, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. There was Bohan. I'll never forget that. She had a heart on for me. Oh my gosh,
I can't stand that bitch. I cannot stand. Y'all know that's the reason why I got shit was because of that dumbass bitch. Oh, I can't stand that bitch. I want to say the H word, but I don't use that word no more. And God bless that bitch. Fuck.
There you go.
Good. I can't.
Ooh. That little heart.
That bitch was crazy.
Yeah, she was.
Really crazy. But she women. You can't tell me she didn't hate women.
Ooh.
Yeah, I believe it wholeheartedly.
Oh. She was almost as crazy.
I almost had an anxiety attack.
Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, it gives me an anxiety attack still. Shit.
I never had a problem with Shipley.
Shipley got beat up by an Indian.
I ain't never had a problem with Shipley, but Bohan.
Yeah.
Difference. That bitch was a man in a woman's body.
Yeah, that bitch was the devil.
Amen.
That bitch was the devil. She was, and I don't call women bitches, but that's a bitch.
She was a bitch.
She was a bitch straight up.
Now, what was you gonna say, Miranda?
She was one because I had my little girlfriend and, down there in D building with me, whatever. And I mean, she had it out for me so bad. I'll never forget. There would be days I would just come in and my whole shit just be talked. Shit just gone. And she would be standing there and she would have this shit-eating smirk. And then
I hated that smirk.
That smirk she had, man, it would, made me see red, bro. Every time. She was so disrespectful and so... Yeah, took all my extra blankets, all of everything. I worked real hard to build that up, man.
Yeah, she was the reason. She was actually the reason why. Number one, not only the reason why I got shit, but the reason why my mama couldn't talk to me on the phone no more or visit me.
Why?
Oh, because she said she had them go take my phone call and alter it because what they said in the recording, they didn't write down what was in the recording. They wrote down what they wanted. They said that my mom told me to go beat Miss Bohan's ass over the phone.
I think I remember that.
Yes. And then I got shipped. And we were supposed to perform with the band?
Oh, that was after I was gone. Because you was the leader of the band after I left.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the prison band.
Yeah.
I was the lead singer. Yes, I was.
Yeah. Damn sure was.
That was, and then Janelle, and I knew Janelle was girl.
Huh?
What year did you leave?
2012.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 years.
So like we would practice. Like, did you ever do anything with a prison band, Janelle? Like, really? Like, we just practiced. We never did anything.
Oh yeah, we had concerts. The fuck.
Shut up!
Yes.
Let us have no concert.
We had the first concert on the yard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is.
Yes.
I practiced for years and nothing ever happened.
I had to get a new one.
You all ready for
I
nothing?
guess they needed a new lead singer. That's all.
Oh no! Shut up. Nah, we had to fight hard for that shit.
Just in case the warden wants to do anything, I'm like, well, I mean, that's cool. Like, I got to practice 2 days. You know, like, I got to sing.
Right.
I don't care. I'm singing, like, in a band. It was
Right.
fun.
Right, definitely.
One warden, she wasn't letting us have shit.
Emily, if you still on the live, I'll bring you up at 9:00. If you still on the live, Emily, I'm gonna bring you up at 9:00 because we don't. Like I said, I don't even tell y'all what time I end. I just tell y'all it starts at 8. But
What you drinking, girl? That looks good.
Now, what was the best thing?
Tequila and what?
What was the best thing for you on the yard? Like, what helped you keep your sanity?
Me?
Miranda, we gonna start with you.
Oh.
Probably what the people that I had around me.
Right.
The family that I had made while I was in there, man. Because, I mean, those people, and still to this day, those are some of the most realest motherfuckers I've still met walking this earth.
Right.
That's what kept me sane it was genuine love in a bad situation, man. And that really helped since I didn't have my family, you know what I mean? They wouldn't let me talk to my son. I think the whole time I was locked up, I finally got him to send me one picture like a couple months before I got out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's what held me together, really. And kind of changed my mindset as well, because if I had kept that same mindset, I would probably still be sitting my ass in her.
Right.
Over some dumb shit.
Right. Do you still talk to those people?
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What about
Sure
you,
do.
Linda? Linda, what about you? What helped you keep your sanity in there?
Really, honestly, it was God. Me getting up in the morning, watching faithfully every morning, read my Bible and watching church on TV. That's what kept me. But going in, I already knew my purpose.
Right.
My purpose, go in and come to get the hell up out of there.
Right.
Right.
I didn't enter the yard on all the bullshit that was going on in there, as you know. But I just didn't involve myself in that because I had children to come home to.
Right.
So that was my whole my main goal and focus.
But you know what was dope about that, though? Even though that was your main focus, you still built bonds with people, and you've been in my life since I've met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even, I'm talking about in Detroit, you was at the studio session.
I was there and her. You was at my damn window. I was like, what the hell? Yes, I remember you.
Janelle at the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I used to have to see what was going on. I used to be like, okay, yes. It's another sister, so you know what I'm saying? Hey. All they see is my big ass eyes, like.
Yes.
In the damn window.
And then you go to church and you hear that voice and you like, damn, she dope. Oh my God. I was like, this girl right here? Yeah.
Same. I said the same thing.
Thank you.
Never
you.
was
Same thing.
at church singing,
Mm-hmm.
like you made everybody feel. Like you made us really feel the spirit.
Brought us to tears.
Oh, boys was crazy. And I was just like, dang.
Yeah.
When I found out you was messing with the D, I said, that's the place to
Right. Facts.
For real.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, everything came full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't it?
Exactly.
Everything
I
came
remember-
full circle.
I remember somebody said to me, because there was one time when you was singing in the halls, and somebody was like, I wish that girl would shut the fuck up. And I was like, you need to shut the fuck up, because that girl's
I remember
gonna be
that
somewhere.
shit. I remember that shit.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, you need to shut the fuck up.
And I just kept going because I don't give a fuck
things.
about that shit. Motherfuckers used to be so mad because I didn't get them the
was
response
hating
that
on
they
her.
wanted.
Like, they were hating on her big time. And I was like, excuse you?
They wanted me to be like,
Don't
yeah,
you
and then
ever.
most of the time I
And
just be
told,
laughing.
Don't you ever stop singing. Don't you ever. Don't ever listen to what these motherfuckers are saying, because they're haters everywhere. And they were hating on her every fucking day. Because she was singing, and I was like, whoo, is that? Like, and so I wish she would shut the fuck. You shut the fuck up. Let her sing. Girl, you better sing.
Yeah.
Sing. And I've said that to her every day since every day. Like, girl, don't you ever stop singing.
I remember that.
Never.
Shit.
That was like in 2011, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was literally like...
That was my baby voice, too. You know what I'm saying? I got this grown-ass voice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to blows over them telling her to stop singing. I was like,
yeah.
Don't you ever. Because, you know, at the wrong point in time, like, people doing that can fucking snuff out a light. Don't ever let somebody snuff out your light. And they was trying to do that to her. And I was like, no. I did. I was going to go to lock over her.
I remember that shit. Shit. Like it was yesterday. Now,
because I was like, no, baby, don't you ever stop.
Thanks. Now, Miranda, let me ask you this. What are you doing now in your life? Do you feel like you've learned something and you brought it out to the world and you doing it now, or what you doing now in your life?
Absolutely. I did a total of 180. I'm completely different from the woman I was when I stepped foot on that yard. You know what I mean? I just 4 years clean on January 8th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Back in my son's life, man. Back in my family's life. All those relationships are being restored, man.
Yes.
Like today, I don't have to go do some dumb shit or feel like I got to prove myself or feel like I got to earn this person's love by doing this. I don't have to do that today. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's the cool part of it. I know the person I used to be. And today I can look at my son in the eyes and I know I'm not someone that he would be ashamed of.
Oh,
Amen.
That's dope.
That's the coolest part is like I'm still growing and I'm still changing and I still get that shot to be that woman. That was never taken away from me. It was just put on hold for a minute.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what about you, Linda? Well, before we get on with you, Linda, y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it is the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Today is Prison Talk. We're gonna be doing Prison Talk today, tomorrow, and Friday. Wait, today, Thursday, and Friday. Yo, my days be mixed up. I got a lot going on. So make sure y'all tune in at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna bring Emily up. I'm gonna let Miranda go because it's her birthday. And you know, and if y'all gotta go, you can.
Should we sing her happy birthday real fast?
Oh, girl, I did that. Y'all do y'all solo.
No, I want you to sing it.
I did.
I'm letting you sing with my part.
We're gonna sing to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I'm smoking for you.
Happy birthday, dear Miranda.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. How old are you?
Yes.
I am 31.
22, today. She said.
You're a baby.
Yes.
Yay!
But I was saying if y'all do have to go, y'all can exit the live as well. But I'm gonna bring Emily up at 9. And anybody else that want to come up and talk about prison talk, y'all can. Or y'all can stay on the live. It don't matter. So yes. Now you
stay on another 10 minutes.
She's got 10 minutes.
Right.
I got 10 minutes. I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning for work. So
where are you working now?
I was a welder for a little bit. I went to welding school, graduated, held down a welding job, man. And now I'm building industrial heating and cooling units for Greenhead here in Tulsa.
That's what's up. Job. That's what's up.
Thank you, man.
Can you come repair my water?
Hey, I'm sure I can. Just send me a picture. I got you.
Right.
You better make it up to Detroit.
Right. Now you, Linda, what are you doing right now in your life?
Right now, I own a couple businesses. I'm not gonna say one. I do credit repair, building business credit, and I also own a trucking company.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Now, do you do the hiring process as well?
Yes, I am the administrator over all of it. Luckily, but when I started out, I was delivering packages myself. So.
Now, are y'all hiring at all?
At this present time, no, not until we get more equipment.
Okay.
Right now. And we got dedicated routes right now, but we're trying to solidify them. So once I solidify those, I will add on.
Right.
At that point, yes.
Right. Now, was it tough when starting a business, or was it easy because you just already knew something?
Well, my dad was a retired truck driver, but everybody seems to think like this. Like, you do it, Lynn. You do it like it's just a breeze.
Right.
Nothing's easy. Right. Nothing's easy. We are still at this point struggling. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the struggle of someone just starting out, but it every day it's a struggle. It's a struggle to keep it going because they're trying to sniff out the small business trucking companies so bad. You just really you really have to be that go-getter to get into this industry, especially being a woman. And me being a woman, the owner as a woman, they, men tend to try to intimidate you until they come across me.
Right.
When they come across, it's a whole different character. They like, what the hell? And I'm like, I'm not no dummy. I'm not no fool. I done did my homework. I know what I'm doing. And I know what I'm not going to accept and what I'm not going to accept.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. What got you into being such a businesswoman? Did you automatically knew you wanted to do that, or what did you want to do? Is that what you wanted to do, or?
Well, ultimately, I wanted to become a lawyer. Ultimately.
Right.
In my case, what I went through with my case, really, like, actually getting myself home from prison was me and my ambition to be an attorney.
Right.
Me studying, and as I helped one of our other fellow inmates get home.
I remember that.
Charlie Wally.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I hope they'll get home. But
that's remarkable.
The business part of it. I was already, when I got locked up, like I said, I was a mortgage broker. I was licensed in multiple states, not here in Michigan, Florida, and I was doing loans in Arizona. So I was already doing the business thing. So it was only prone for me to get back home and to. At first, when I first got home, I had to get my feet planted. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
I had to work for one small business to get out of the halfway house of the federal. Yeah. But after that, I went to work at Chrysler. That was not my cup of tea. Honestly, it's
Right.
That's kindergarten. That was not my cup of tea. I got carpal tunnel from it and everything.
Damn.
But after
Right.
that,
It's over with once you get carpal tunnel. The fuck?
Yeah.
yeah, I do. But after that, I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do, God. And God just answered my prayers. So from day one, it was really truthfully all God. He opened up doors for me, and I took the opportunity because me being who I am, I'm a risk. I am totally a risk taker, and that's bad. Everybody don't think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
What's your zodiac sign?
A Leo.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Man. Okay,
I am married to a Leo. Of course you are. My husband is a Leo, and he is a risk taker.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
But it's not always a bad thing.
But it's only a good thing when you have your mindset.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not a good thing if you just a risk taker out there just doing whatever.
Right.
I know that's right.
Whenever you put that drive into effect, it is
okay.
Well, we're bulls.
Right.
So we are stubborn
Gang.
we do things.
But my moon sign is.
Your moon sign is a Leo?
My moon sign is a Leo.
I don't know what my moon sign is.
Pretty sure mine is a Pisces.
Oh,
That's a water
shit.
sign. So that you're cool, calm.
Right.
Well, then listen, they made a mistake.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Nicole, what about you? What are you doing in life?
Me?
Yeah, what you doing in life now?
I'm a supervisor at a food manufacturing plant.
That's the only thing?
Yeah, I'm a mom.
Yes, I was waiting on you to say that. She is so proud of it.
I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I've had.
Yes.
I met my husband at Redemption Church. We have been together since December of 2012. So we just celebrated our 10-year.
That's what's up.
We got we got legally married, but we've been together for 10 years. He was coming out of prison. I was coming out of prison. We've done the thing. He's a Leo. So he is a driven man, and he's my strength when I'm weak, but I'm his strength when he's weak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we have, together we have 8 children all together. I still have 2 kids at home. I have my 12-year-old bonus son, but he's my son. He's my adopted son.
Right.
And I have my daughter that I had after I got out. She just turned 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have a grandbaby that just turned 2. And I have another grandbaby on the way that's going to be born in May. So It's my Taurus grandbaby, Janelle. I'm just saying.
That's what's up.
And it's going to be a girl. So I'm going to have my little Taurus grand girl. Yes.
That's what's up.
And I've been doing some things. I've been out since May 17th of 2012.
That's what's
up. Yeah. So
I'm still with my girlfriend, too.
Do what?
I said I'm still with my girlfriend too.
I know you are. I see you guys. Yeah. Me and Joe, we've done it it's been ups and downs. I'm not saying it's always been easy.
Oh, I know, girl.
But it's never easy, but we've worked at it, and we've done it for a whole damn decade, y'all. So that's my soulmate. I never thought a Leo and a Taurus would ever, but we do.
Absolutely. Yeah. They are best friends.
Well, he's my best friend, so.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. He's my best friend, and he is my biggest person.
You talking about that's it. Shut up.
Biggest cheerleader. If y'all ever met him, he's super crazy. Oh my God, he's so funny. Let me tell you this one story. He got this, because he's out late, he's a Leo, he's flaunty, he is with it, he is bougie. So he bought this fur coat. He bought this fur coat off of Wish. I'm not playing. He looked like Cruella de Vil.
I'm laughing at the Wish.
And he flaunted it, y'all. And he went up he's working in Reno, Nevada, right? So he's like there on holiday, and he's like, they are all like, "Where'd you get your coat?" And I laughed at him because I thought it was so like, oh my god! And he's flaunting his coat. It's got the hood.
No, Reno. You said Reno.
Yeah, Reno, Nevada.
Damn.
They was at it. They was about it. They're all about his coat. Anytime we go out anywhere,
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
but yeah, my husband's my best friend.
Off.
Off Wish.
What day?
It's really not that bad, but
We ain't judging. Are we not judging?
Wish has some really cool stuff, but I wouldn't wear it because it's
not the fur coat.
it's black and white.
I can't with y'all. Y'all, wait. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I'm gonna let Miranda go because it's her birthday. She gotta go to work in the morning. I love you, Miranda. Thank you so much for tuning in.
One more thing
Yes.
on this beautiful day. This
Love
is my
you.
wife.
Yes. Veronica, love you. Girl, did you hear me call your name?
No.
She sang it.
Yeah, listen, we've been together 4 years. We're coming up on our second wedding anniversary.
On my birthday.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah. I had to give her a shout out, man.
For
I wouldn't
sure.
be who I am without her, man.
Exactly. And I'm so
Absolutely.
glad to know both of y'all. And for y'all to, and if y'all don't know, make sure y'all check out the time video because both of them was in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, check it out because Janelle was in it.
Yeah,
Let's say that
That's what we're
part.
talking about. Janelle
Let's say
was in
that
it.
part.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I love y'all.
Have a good night and happy birthday.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you, Miranda. Happy birthday.
Nice meeting you too. Love y'all, man.
I'm about to bring
I
Emily
don't know how
up.
to leave.
Give me your phone. Share.
She's so
I'll
funny.
show you.
Okay, let me add Emily. Let me see.
Which Emily is this?
Let me see if I could wait. Oh, wait a minute. I can't find
Which
it.
Emily is it, Janelle? Emily
Hold
what?
on. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't even
I
know
like
if I can find her
don't
name on
whisper.
here anymore. Oh, wait. I can hit the search button.
I just want to know if it's the Emily that we were locked up with.
Yes,
Or not.
absolutely.
She from
Oh.
me?
How do I? Wait. Oh, wait.
Girl, give me your phone.
Oh, man. She might have to
Hey,
send me.
fake.
You might have to
Who's
send me
fake?
another one because it's not letting me add you, Emily.
She's going to have to send a request like I did, right?
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me do it just
Janae's
now.
doing the most sending hearts. Hey, Janae.
If y'all just now
She's
tuning
our
in,
biggest fan
it's the
right
Couch
now.
Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Emily, if you still on the live, hit the join button because I can't add you. I don't know why it won't let me add you.
Let me tell you, Janelle told me she was gonna be in town. I'm running. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop working this time. I'm gonna be there so I can make sure I see Schizo.
What happened?
And I'm like, no, she had to go to work.
Right,
Oh.
right,
Janelle,
Right.
I see you all the time. I came to see Schizo.
right. Look, we was there last time, but you was out of town.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep, I was. When y'all came in, I left.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Right when we was just like about to, but it's all good.
What is that thing going on behind your head?
So it says to follow
But
you
it's
guys.
backwards, Janelle.
Well, no. Whenever you look at the live, it looks regular.
Janelle,
Are you sure?
Yeah. When I watch it on YouTube, it's regular.
Okay.
When I watch it
How are they
on
going to be able to read it?
YouTube, when I watch it on YouTube, it's regular.
you ain't so much
When I look on Facebook be acting. Facebook, the weird one. They the ones that do that. YouTube, they know exactly what's going on. They translate it. Look,
It is.
well, but YouTube, if you watch it on
Emily.
YouTube, it's
Hi,
not
Emily.
backwards. Hey, Emily.
I'm at work.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You don't
Are
gotta
we supposed to be
scream.
quiet? Oh, okay.
Nobody's down.
I ain't quite.
Here you go.
Where do you
Here's what
work?
workout.
Where do you work? What is that?
What is that?
What is that? I can't tell.
It's the Best Western Plus in Chickasha.
Okay.
Oh,
I used to
okay.
live in Chickasha.
I've been to Chickasha.
Oklahoma. Y'all have big job opportunities at the hotel stuff when y'all
Yeah.
Yes.
have that.
Yes.
We don't have, but that's because y'all lost all y'all.
I worked at a hotel when I was at the halfway house, y'all.
I
worked
went
at the
to
Days Inn
hotel
off
too.
I-44.
No, they be like,
So how is everybody?
Good. How about yourself? You look amazing.
Look at you so far.
Look, I'm like, you look amazing. Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like do you have a filter on? Like, can we do filters?
She challenged.
No, that's my life.
Because I'm like, girl, I want a filter.
Now, Emily, let me ask you, what was it like when you first caught your case?
Y'all can really see what I look like.
I know what you look like, girl. I remember you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
There, is that better?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it like when you first caught your case?
When what?
When you first caught your case?
So initially I thought I was a hard ass. And I found out real quick that I wasn't. And I can't speak for other counties because the only place I've ever been to jail was Grady, but Grady County about did me in, and I was just a kid. You know what I mean? Like, it's terrible.
How old was you? How old was you?
I was 21.
Is Chickasha Grady County?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Transport federal.
See, yeah, we do federal transfers here.
I was there.
Oh, okay.
Went through?
Yeah, I went through there.
Oh, yeah. My friend Jessica Miller, I don't know if y'all remember her, Jessica Meyer, when we were there. She was actually in Grady County before she went to bed. She went to Florida. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was in a group home out there. Sequoia?
When?
West. Okay, so that's where we started the criminal adventure.
Right. You know, it's stupid.
That's exactly where it started.
I was in the group home out there. I wasn't in county jail, but I was in the group home.
Right. Yeah. But it was the level E group home, so it was worse.
How old were you, Janelle, when you were there?
Like 14, 15?
That's why she shot in that.
How old were you whenever you went to Tulsa County?
So I had just turned, I went from 17 and I think I was
18?
No, I think I was 18.
What was your first time at Tulsa County?
Right there. That was it. That was my first time ever going.
What year was it?
That was in 2000 and...
You've been in group home since she was, what, 15?
8? Yeah, 14. I went to DHS custody at 14.
Because if you would have been in Tulsa County before I went to prison, I would have saw you.
You was in there. Was you in there when Marche was there?
Marche who?
Jordan.
Shady.
I was there when Tay was there.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
My Tatey Ruxpin. Me and Tay pulled. Actually, the funny part about it is because I was a detention officer first, right? Y'all all know this now. Mm-hmm. You know this, right? So I ran the laundry crew like I filled in, and Tay was one of the people that worked for me, and then Tay was there whenever I was being transported to Mabel Bassett, and she remembered me. And like they were trying to put me on PC and all kinds of shit, but you know I had hardly ever worked in. The prison was trying to make me go on PC, like be on PC my entire
because you was the officer, right?
Because I worked at the jail. I worked in Tulsa County, and
okay,
right.
Because I was a detention officer from 2005 to 2008. I got fired.
You should have been getting paid. See, you should have been.
I didn't even. I was a square. I'm telling you, I was a square. I was a whole square. Like I didn't do anything. Like
for being in Oklahoma.
No, like I was a square. Like I didn't do it. But like Tay was one of the women that was with me on the laundry crew, and she recognized me when we were being transferred to Mabel Bassett, and she was like,
"How much money you could have made?"
I don't know how much. I have no idea.
A lot.
I don't know. But Tay recognized me, and she was like, because I was scared to fucking death, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if, like, I had never had any bad encounters with like people because but I didn't know if I was pregnant, like I'm pregnant.
Right.
I don't know if somebody's gonna see me and be like, she booked me into the county jail and try to beat me up and kick me in the stomach and kill my kid.
But you know what? I read a study that said the reason why Oklahoma lock up, because I was so fucking amazed, like, I cannot fucking believe they lock up all these pregnant women.
They do.
When I get home, of course I'm doing my research because I can't stand where I just came from.
Mm-hmm.
So I do my research and it's like they were number one on a black market of stuffing babies.
What?
That's why they lock pregnant women up, because if you don't have nobody to come get that child, DHS get it, and they sell it on a black market. Oklahoma crooked as fuck.
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you, they barely got me to the hospital. I was like
hospital, because they want you to feel like
I was about to have the baby in the van on the way there. Sergeant Clark, y'all remember her, was driving.
Yes.
Erskine was the escorting officer. He was the one that was in the room when I had him. Erskine was, love Erskine. Like, he was so nice. He was like, because I was in so much pain, they wouldn't even give me a fucking Tylenol. Nothing. And he was running out. He was trying to get nurses. He was like, can you guys come give her something? She's in pain. Like, he was legit. Like, he knew I was a person. You know what I'm saying? They're all looking at me like I was a fucking piece of shit because I was an inmate. And he was like, she is in pain. Can you guys give her something? And they were like, no, she's at an 8, because I was at an 8. And he was like, well, you can't give her an aspirine or nothing? And they were like, no.
When you're an 8, it's over.
They're like, no. Because
they
wouldn't even give me nothing. Nothing. And he was like, I was crying. Like, I was in tears. And Erskine was like, are you okay? Like, he was literally like at my side. Like, and they had me shackled to the fucking bed. Like, where the fuck am I gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was shackled to the bed. I'm in labor. Where am I gonna go, y'all? Like, you think I'm gonna get up and run out?
Right.
Like, literally shackled to the bed.
Now,
no, I was in too much pain. There was no fucking way I was going no fucking where.
Damn.
But like Erskine, like he was cool as shit. And like whenever it was time for me to push and stuff, like he came up because he was like so.
Oh, he held your hand.
He was a good fucking guard.
He held your hand.
He was a good fucking guard.
He held your hand.
And I really hope that he got the props that he deserved, because Martin.
He was crooked as fuck too. Fuck him. No, I'm playing.
Couldn't stand him.
That
dude
fat
my head in the door. Fuck him.
He was the one that was there after I gave birth, and he came in. He came in and he was looking at me up and down, looking at my titties. He was like, "Guess your milk cake came in yet?"
Oh wow!
I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
"Hold on his head."
Yeah. So I'm like putting my hands up. I was like,
"Motherfucking ass, nigga! What the fuck?"
Yeah, big fat ass motherfucker looking me up and down. Saying, "I guess your milk ain't came in yet because your tits ain't big."
Now, Emily, I didn't get a chance to ask you because you just joined the live, but I asked the ladies earlier. Did you ever have a situation when you was locked up that an officer ever came at you in the wrong way, either disrespectfully, sexually, or just disrespectfully?
I mean, I'm not going. When you say disrespectful, if we're not talking about the sexual aspect
of
it,
then I mean, it could be sexual. Yeah. It can be any type of disrespect.
I'm going to say one name. Comstock.
Oh, mother. Why? Why did you even bring him up? Ew.
Comstock.
He was literally the motherfucker that was on guard. He wouldn't let me go to medical whenever I was in labor. Hateful. He would not. He was like, "Oh, you're fine." Yeah. I was in labor. Like, they barely got me to the hospital because Comstock wouldn't let me out of my fucking cell.
Comstock.
He was a weirdo, man.
Comstock.
Like, he was a weirdo.
Comstock.
Like, he was for y'all. Okay, so like the first couple of years I was there, we all know I stayed level 1 because I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
Like, and at that point I had not won my appeal yet.
Right.
And so I was going to be there for 21 years plus.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what fucks did I have to
fucking
get?
cares? Yeah.
You know? And so I was doing a little bit of the most. Not that I'm a hard ass or anything like that, but I was just rule breaking, you know, just because I could. And I remember being on C2C, man, and this dude, Comstock, was coming in and like calling all of us bitches, calling all of us all kinds of stuff. Then he started dropping the N word.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Oh,
He
wow.
used to do it all the time.
They didn't do nothing.
Nothing ever.
I'm surprised Alexander Fitzpatrick didn't whoop his fucking ass. If she wouldn't have been behind a locked door, she would have.
Yeah.
Bert
Was nuts. I love her.
Yeah, he ain't never said that shit in front of me.
I ain't never. I would have lost.
Yeah, I don't know if I would.
did.
I don't know if I would have.
I can't even remember.
I don't know if I would have been out right now. I said I don't know if I would have been out right now if I would have heard him say it.
He did. I heard him say it when I was on.
Janelle, what year did you come in?
I think I hit Mabel's 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before that. Because
No, I heard
Mabel
it.
in
Yeah, it was
2005.
in 2000. It was 2008 when I heard him.
Because what happened with him?
He did it repeatedly and never got in trouble for it, never nothing.
No,
You know?
what happened to him? What was it? He got fired or?
Comstock.
Yeah, I hope the motherfucker committed suicide, but
I don't know because he wouldn't let me. Like I was steadily on that button. Like my contractions were like coming closer and closer. I was like, I am in labor. I'm in labor, and he was like, medical said you don't need to come there yet. I was like, do you guys remember Melissa Mitchell?
Ain't nobody playing with you.
Ain't nobody playing with her. Do y'all remember Melissa Mitchell?
Yeah, vaguely.
Long-haired Indian girl that was on crutches.
Yep.
And she was my roommate. And she was like legit like on that button. She was like, she is in labor, Comstock. Open this door. And he was like, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
No, he was a total asshole.
I barely made it to the hospital. I'm not kidding. Like I had when I got there, they made me change, and I felt like I had to go to the bathroom.
Shit, that's a clue.
Clue sign, like clear sign, like I was about to push that baby out.
She said he
And they
had
were
a
like,
heart attack in the shower in 2020.
Do what?
Did he die though?
In the comments it says,
is he dead or is he still living?
damn.
Did he?
I mean, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits.
I'm sorry. He
Now,
was so
Emily,
rude.
let me ask you this.
Oh, I can see his stupid ass face.
On your time on the yard, what was the worst thing that you ever experienced?
The worst thing
Or
that I ever...
or a situation that you've seen or been in or...
Well, there was all that feedback.
mute your mics, y'all.
I mean, there's multiples, you know, like I can't single out just one particular incident. I mean, who was it? I'm trying to
I hear feedback. Oh, Linda, mute your mic. See if it's your mic.
I'm trying.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
There was, y'all remember Judy Shipley, Miss Shipley?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken neck.
Right.
Like there was so many encounters that we had with her.
Mm-hmm.
So many encounters with Miss Garrett. What's her name now? Captain King?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, there was a lot of different things that did happen that, you know, they should have been held responsible for, but they weren't. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, if you're talking about like inmate on inmate, or are you talking about officer related?
Whatever you want to talk about. Whatever you're willing to talk about.
There was a girl, and she's still at Mabel Bassett. Do y'all remember Sarah Sanchez?
Yeah. Yes.
Remember what happened to her?
That was the worst I've ever.
Like, hands down,
that was
is the worst thing that I ever saw in the penitentiary.
Me too.
If we're going to talk about an inmate on inmate situation.
Me too. Me too. That was the worst thing. It was, and then to me, the smell. I don't know. Just everything about it was just.
No, you saw it.
I didn't see it happen, but the after effect. You know how we are. We nosy.
Can you guys please talk about it?
You know me looking.
I'm nosy. I want to know what happened.
So she was packing back. She packing back tobacco.
It was horrible.
And she wasn't trying to give up the tobacco.
Yeah, okay, but this is what I understood on that part. Because I was at visitation with her.
I was told that she didn't really get it.
That's what I'm saying. I seen her throw it in the trash can. And then I seen her go to the police, and I don't know what she said. It looked like, I don't know.
You were there?
Yeah, I was in visitation with her. My last name is Reyes.
Yeah.
We had visitation together. And I was like, the way everything happened, because the dogs was coming. Like, the dogs was heavy in that bitch, and it looked like she got scared to me. And so I just ate my little pill. I looked around. I seen these dogs.
I can't stand you.
I said, well, damn.
So bad.
Mine is gone, so I don't give a fuck.
I never heard. Like, I'm telling you guys, I was such a square. Like, I didn't even know there were cell phones on the yard when I was there.
But here's the part that you
you was into his girlfriend.
I was so stupid.
You was really square.
I'm telling you, I had no fucking clue. Like, somebody told me, Jean told me later.
Oh, wait, hold on. One mic. Let Emily talk. What was you saying?
Oh, sorry.
They got this girl with a broomstick.
Oh, yes.
Like, they were dead set that she had their shit.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
They were dead set. Took her in a cell, broomstick, fist, the whole nine. Like, it was a big deal.
Yeah, it was. If I'm not mistaken, her coochie hole and her booty hole was one.
Yeah, they did her really bad. Really, really bad.
It was.
And she didn't have nothing?
She was in the hospital for how long, Janelle?
Oh, my goodness.
It was a while.
It was a
She
while.
didn't have nothing? And she didn't
because she had to get all of this. She had to get all of this sold up.
Nothing.
All of that had to get sold up. And you remember the way she ended up walking after that? It was just like.
When was this? Was I there?
I don't think so.
2000.
Was I there?
Oh.
What year did you leave?
2012. January of 2012. I went to Hillside.
No, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was, you wasn't there for that.
Right, no.
You would have remembered if you were.
I would have remembered, I think.
Yeah.
I remember some girl with a swab bottle. That's like the worst thing that I remember, that they caught her with a swab bottle.
That was Chris.
C3.
Yes, Chris. What was her name?
They called
I don't
her
know. Swab
It was
bottle,
sad.
like a shampoo bottle.
Oh, when they said he died, they said he died from his heart attack.
Chris Stelzen.
Yeah, they caught her with a swab bottle in her whole, like a whole swab bottle up her cooch. That was
You know what that goes?
girl, she was riding it. I don't know.
It wasn't no drugs or nothing in it.
No.
What was the
No, she was just doing
What was
it.
the purpose?
Oh, they pulled a train on. No, it was Candace. It was Candace Buchanan. She's right. They pulled a train on her with a fucking shampoo bottle. That's right.
Candace Buchanan?
Yeah.
I mean, it was so many things that happened with her.
Yeah. I hope she's not on there. Lord help us.
She was just
I
fucking
remember
herself.
They pulled a train on somebody with a fucking shampoo bottle.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Like, why?
Now,
Oh, no.
Emily, and what was
No.
what was the worst
fucking herself or
experience
something?
that you've experienced?
Candace Buchanan.
that you've witnessed with the police.
Okay. So, amazingly, I think I only went to SEG twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I went to SEG, Karina Harjo, God rest her soul, was my bunkie.
Yeah, rest her soul.
That's the only way that got through that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
She funny as hell. She was.
Oh man! But y'all remember? Do what?
She died.
Yes, ma'am.
When?
About 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like I'm still so sad about it because she was awesome. She was just a great human.
Yes.
But we were in AdSeg together, and y'all remember who Giggles is? Her girlfriend. I can't remember what we called. We called her T something.
Giggles.
It was her girlfriend.
Giggles with
her real name. The girl I'm talking about. Her real name was Tamra something.
Y'all ain't gonna call her.
T-Lo is what they were calling her.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if it was her or do y'all remember Tamisha Wright, Big Baby?
Yeah,
Bad Baby? I don't remember if it was her or if it was T-Lo that they were going in on, but, you know, they had the whole boot and suit squad back there, the whole goon squad. And, I mean, when they took her out of the cell, because we was watching through our little bitty window, when they took her out of that cell, I watched them slam her on that floor, dude. Like, I don't know how she didn't break something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was unnecessary. Mm-hmm. It was unnecessary. Yeah, she was spitting. Yeah, she was acting a fool. But that was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. They used to treat the women like they were straight up men.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Absolutely. And, you know, any of us that have ever been on a yard, whether we're talking about Mabel's, Eddie's, Cape Bernard, Hillside, anywhere, y'all know that our system, as far as DOC for women, is way different than it is for men. They say it's not, but it is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And a lot of the guys,
if you allow it.
Yeah. Well, remember when Mabel's was having a hard time keeping officers hired, and they were bringing all those officers in from other facilities?
Yes.
I was there.
They were bringing these officers in from male facilities.
Right, right.
And that was their first mistake.
Yeah.
No, not with me. It wasn't.
Not with me either, because I got some things.
Okay. But I'm talking about how they
just kidding.
Right.
No, like, some of them, there was some of them. It was.
Yeah, there
were some of them that were like super rude, like super like.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna really speak on it, and hopefully, a lot of Oklahomans, women, can understand me. That's about to get locked up or whatever. It's really not about you as a person in prison. It's how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
I never really had that problem because I always let them know. Treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect.
Absolutely. Treat me like I'm a human. You know, because
they really
also sitting there is somebody's mama, somebody's daughter,
somebody's sister, somebody's aunt. But like some of them officers did not. Like Garrett, she didn't give a fuck who you were, how you
came to Linda Holt.
She didn't care. She never crossed me. Like I never, because I was always respectful with her. But I saw her be like, I saw her single people out. And I saw Chopin, the case, like, I saw Chopin like, ride people's asses.
Yeah.
Like he would single them out and ride them. Right. And, like, there's, what can you do, like, in that instance? Like, you're a victim, like, you're a DOC inmate. You're a property of the state.
That's the way you allow them to treat you. And then it's also the activity that you get yourself in when you go in there.
Yeah.
But like Chopin, I saw Chopin talk about you have girlfriend with girls that never had girlfriends. Like they were never, like he was, and he would.
I had a friend, he never said that. You know why? Because he had already gained respect for me because I didn't have a girlfriend coming in, and I'm my business. So I can come in on that bullshit, and I understand him and respect him as a friend. Now that I know who he really be, for real. It's like if you come in here you gonna let people manipulate you, and you're gonna be on this bullshit, then I'm gonna treat you like shit. And that's how Chopin is. And I respect that as him as man, because if you come in there and you not on that shit and you trying to go home, treated you with
exactly.
Well, but no, with Chopin, because I was actually
Chopin like to drop my level for whatever.
No, because I was on D6 and he thought I had a girlfriend. I didn't.
If you
one mic. 1 second real quick, y'all. If you just now tuning in, it is the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Y'all make sure you follow the ladies. Read the description. I put all of their information in the description. Follow them. Support them. They don't gotta be no artists. They doing shit too. Okay? Also, look, you see it? Look, y'all can't see it, but YouTube can see it. I ain't fucking with y'all. If you fucking with the Couch Chronicles, make sure you drop the couches. Follow the Couch Chronicles on Spotify. Spotify and Pandora. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify and Pandora. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and THA Couch on Facebook. If you watching on YouTube, hit the like button. If you watching on Facebook, share the live. All right. Emily got the mic.
I'm gonna be watching this like outside of this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so listen. Hang on a second. You guys have heard me say some pretty negative things about the penitentiary, but there's a situation that I want to tell y'all about.
Okay.
Something positive.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So whenever I went to Mabel Bassett, I came in 2005. Okay, I left at the end of 2013. At the beginning of 2013, my mama died. I hadn't talked to my mom in 2 months. I was working at education, teaching my mathematics, all that good stuff. And they called me across the yard at 1 o'clock count. So I knew something was wrong. But the way that Angela Johnson, y'all remember AJ?
Yes, that's my girl. She follows me.
Hang on. I got to give her props.
I love her.
For real.
She's my friend on Facebook.
Mine too.
Like,
Yeah,
she was
mine
it.
too.
Like, she was good. Like, she was a good fucking case manager. Like, for
when
real.
I walked in his office, I figured it was my granddad because he's old. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what time did my granddad die? And she's like, oh, it's not your granddad. I was like, it's my kiddo.
With her hair like this?
Yeah. And she's like, baby, it was your mom. And when I tell you, I lost my whole shit, y'all. I fell in that floor. And I remember, I can't describe it to you now, but like guttural screams. You know what I mean? Like I was 10 months away from coming home. And I've been in this motherfucker for, 9 years and some change.
Yeah.
Why you have to leave me in?
Yeah.
And you were wanting to come home to your mama.
Yeah.
But Angela Johnson.
Hi.
She
was with her crazy haircut. She always had her hair like this.
I love Miss Johnson. That's my motherfucking
Who was
girl.
her boyfriend? Do you remember her boyfriend? What was his name? Her boyfriend.
Feehan.
What was his name? She had her
Feehan.
baby daddy. He was the one that
Feehan. Feehan.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, who is it?
He was so
His
goofy.
name is Feehan, ain't it?
Feehan, yes. And he was a good freaking guard, too. And he was hilarious. Yeah, he was, yeah.
I love Miss Johnson, though. That's my girl.
Miss Johnson. When we were in D building, we had Miss Gaddis, which,
Yeah.
I'm still she is a queen, period. I'm still friends with her to this day on Facebook. She's a queen, like, for real. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Did we lose Emily? Oh, she's working.
Yeah, she is working. Yes. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all, like I said, make sure you follow these ladies. They doing some beautiful things in life right now. Yes. Look,
Now you're on the wine?
No, baby, I'm on the leak out.
Oh, yeah, I ain't drinking nothing all day. I just been
Champagne.
chilling, really.
I feel like I should have taken some shrooms for this. I've never done them, but I feel like I
Hey,
should
so
have.
you feel
For
me?
Janelle.
Don't do it, baby.
Oh, no.
I've
Next
never-
time I'm out there,
I've
you doing
never-
it with me too, Linda.
Hey,
You doing it with me too, Linda.
I've done. I don't even smoke weed no more because I
What?
took an edible one time and the couch melted around me. It's a bad deal.
Melted around. Oh no, your shit was laced, baby.
Yes,
Your shit was
sucked
laced.
into the fucking couch.
No,
and
it
I
was
felt like
laced.
the couch was eating me, and I won't ever do weed.
On your weed. They put some on your weed.
That shit was
It
laced.
No, like that shit will take. For real, like my husband gave me it was indica
You know that.
indica,
In the
edible.
couch.
Nah,
and it was a strong milligram,
I eat all that.
and I felt like the couch was melting around me. I was like, I couldn't move, girl, and I was like, I'm different. I was like, Lord God, if I just get out from this couch, I will never eat an edible again, and I never have.
That's what they did to you.
They did.
They did. They did you. They did you.
Girl, they did me. Like, I didn't do them. They did me.
They did you.
Yes. So you live up in Detroit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like that cold-ass weather?
I don't like the weather, but
Exactly.
Last year I was in Minnesota, girl.
It's cold.
I feel like it's about as cold as Michigan.
I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I love Detroit shit. I didn't give a fuck. I love Detroit.
I've never been to Detroit.
we have the same. Janelle, would you tell them we have the same?
Maybe.
To me, it's Oklahoma.
Maybe I need to go.
It's
on
the same as
trip
Oklahoma
Detroit
to me.
see what it's like.
It's the same as
Girl,
Oklahoma to me.
Let's go to lunch. If I come up, we'll
You like Denver or something. You can go skiing. Fuck that. You ain't about to go skiing here.
You want to go to lunch if I come up there, Linda?
Yes, of course. I can
Who's
love
that? Come here.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like we're friends now, so I can come.
Absolutely.
It was on the same yard. I just don't know.
I don't know you either. Like, I don't remember you at all. I'm so sorry.
You know what I figured out when I went in that a lot of people don't know about the system?
Tell us.
Y'all realize that we had like our own little town there? We had our post office.
Right.
We had our grocery store. We had our restaurant. We had our cleaners.
Commissary.
We had our apartments. We had our school. We had our...
We had a grill.
Our mechanic shop.
We had a motherfucking grill.
I ain't
Huh.
coming though. I had a motherfucking sale. I never come.
I
We
had a
microwave
book.
tied up like we were gourmet chefs, y'all.
Girl.
And don't let us have a kitchen friend.
On
I
that,
learned.
Don't let us have a
Raymond
kitchen
Like
friend.
it wasn't nobody's fucking business. We made enchiladas with Raymond.
why now out here are like you could do a Raymond noodle crab boy.
Yeah, you can do anything with Raymond
Yeah.
noodles.
Always do that.
My dad sent me the book called 101 Ways to Cook Ramen. Why
Of
did
course
you
he
do this
did.
book?
He's so
I was one
rude.
day, thanks, Dad.
I'm like,
He's so rude.
I tell you, y'all ain't had no damn. You ain't got no potato chips. Put them up.
Girl.
When I first got out, I made my whole family a spread.
That is
Yes.
You ain't never had a Coke cake? What are you talking about?
Right.
Cookie cake?
In the microwave, say less. I got you. I'm about to go get the cookies
Girl,
now.
If you ain't had a birthday till you had a Coke cake.
right.
Or a honey
You know
bun
what?
cake.
It may have been a bad
Right.
thing, but like we did.
And you gotta have your banner made. You gotta have your banner made.
Every fucking day. I still make my bed every day. What do you
No, the banner. Your banner, your birthday banner.
Birthday banners, girl. Everybody done signed them.
Yeah.
We had Giggles.
Everybody.
We had Giggles make Janelle a good one. Giggles did the best birthday banners.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes, she
Yes.
did. Yeah.
And one of the best tattoo
Giggles,
artists.
ramen noodles and potato chips and cookies.
Giggles did my tattoos.
Did
Oh
she?
yeah. I'm still waiting in line.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting in line from prison.
For Giggles?
that
Yeah.
was my very first one. And Giggles did it. She was my roommate.
I can't see it. Come down.
Hey.
Yeah, she's a bad at.
Giggles
Yeah.
Girl, you would never know that was stick and poke, huh?
at all. At all.
At all.
Yeah, oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm still waiting in line for Giggles right now to this day. So if you're watching Giggles, I'm
It's
still
Giggles.
waiting from prison.
Janelle needs a fucking tattoo.
Not you waiting in line.
She is.
Keep up with each other. We on our Facebook and Instagram. You ain't on there?
Yeah, that's why I said if you watching, girl, I'm telling you.
Oklahoma.
But I'm still in
I think
line.
she's still here.
Hey, what's up, you want
I'm
everybody?
listening.
Come say hi to
You
everybody.
know, Jackie.
Come on, it's prison talk.
Jackie, like
Who's
Jackie
that?
Lopez.
It's Leo.
She's in California.
Yeah.
So is
I love that kitty.
He's a Leo too.
So Stacy Golden. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leo.
Stacy Brandon is in California too.
I love that baby.
Yeah, he is so funny.
Oh, hey, kitty.
Yeah. He just had to
You
be
got
seen.
taxes in Chickasha.
All them fucking cats you be having around there. Fucking cats.
And rabbits. Okay.
I know.
She has like 5
I got some
rabbits.
I got some customers that's in Detroit right now that need some rabbits, so I'm gonna be out there soon.
Girl, don't nobody know. I don't even know what the fuck. Who needs rabbits?
The cat, because the cat gonna keep the rats from around my house. But I don't know what a fucking rabbit gonna do.
Love
I had a rabbit
you.
One time and it was
They
an
fun.
albino rabbit, and it was a mean motherfucker that tried to bite me every time I opened the cage.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So Emily, what are you doing in life now?
Oh, I'm doing a lot.
Oh, I'm doing a lot.
No, I'm not. I work, man. This is what I do. I work, and I mom, and I sleep.
Yes, Mom.
Unfortunately, my son, he's trying to follow a bad path, so I'm trying to counsel him and make him
How old is he?
understand. He's 19. I'm just going to let y'all know, in case y'all didn't know, that DOC is now in 7-digit numbers, not 6.
Shut
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck up.
Yeah, my son's on DOC probation.
Oh wow.
He's got a 7-digit number behind his name.
Girl,
Oh,
582-108. I'll never forget it.
499734.
Oh man.
582-108.
I'm not proud of it. I mean,
Janelle, what was yours?
607641.
You'll never forget it, will you?
No, sadly I didn't.
That's what somebody was like. What was your 582-108? Period.
I sit on 2 committees. One is for OJA, and one is for corrections. They are not funded by the state at all. One is funded by the Evolution Foundation, and one is funded by the Oklahoma Families First Network.
Okay.
You know, with thinking about the fact that Oklahoma incarcerates more women per capita to this day
Still.
than anywhere else. Yeah, even after I've been home for 10 years. So even 10 years later, we are still ranked the highest in the nation in women's incarceration. And, much like you, a lot of women have their babies while they're behind bars.
Right, that's true.
That's the worst thing ever.
Or, like me, I left my son when he was, I think, 1.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come home until he was 10, and so we're trying to figure out what we can do as civilians now to try to engage with the corrections community. You know what I mean? Look at this cat. I can't even focus, Janelle.
He is
whipping you in the face
because
with
he
his
is
tail.
really like tripping, like he's
like
following
literally asserting dominance right now.
he's following the orange jumpsuit. Like he
He'll
is
be
not
right back,
playing.
Carrie just said hi.
Hey,
Hi, Carrie.
I love you too, Heather. Hey, Brittany. Brittany Pigeon's on the live too.
Karen Drew on here.
Pigeon,
Karen Drew,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really super proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But
It's really, really cool that that you are trying to do that.
For a long time, I wanted to share my story, what I went through, why I went through it, and the things that I did. Like you, when you went into the system, you used that opportunity to try to better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I mean, I'm going to stick my chest out about this one, all right?
Do it.
Graduated from Rose State College and Seminole State College on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Same
Like, I'm
day.
giving you high fives. Legit,
You
like,
know,
for real. Because you did that.
And I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Hi, Tara.
Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara. I said your name. If it hadn't been for Francine Step and Tara Qualls,
Yes.
Right.
real talk, I was about to say your name, Tara. They took the time. When I first started this adventure, as far as education, I didn't know how to do a fraction. What are you talking about? I went from not knowing how to do fractions to teaching college preparatory math.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Because you were always, you know what, you were always smart. You just didn't make the right decisions.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And y'all, please don't think that I've been like a good girl the whole time I've been out here. Listen, and here's a little known fact: I got sent back to prison.
What? Did you?
For a crime I did not commit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
They sent me back to prison for a burglar and two. And I proved that I didn't do it. I had the proof. And they turned around and they dropped the felony and let me out of prison after 5 months and 4 days.
That is
You had to go
crazy.
back 5 months.
5 months and 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Hi, baby.
I don't want to do
Oh,
it.
hey, love. Welcome to the
And
couch.
I'm going to tell y'all, the 10 years that I did, I was there and I needed to be there. I needed to be there because I did do wrong.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. Well, okay, 9 years, 9 months and some change.
What time? What year you went home?
I went home in December of 2013.
Yeah. Okay.
And I did all my time at Mabel's.
Really,
I never left Mabel's.
You never left Mabel's? Like you discharged from Mabel's?
Right.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one that got shit from a maximum yard to a fucking medium minimum.
Like, I never understood that, how it's...
I was pissed.
I don't
Well, I
get
mean,
it.
I went from like C2 down to D building eventually.
You were in
but I
C2
mean-
whenever I got there. I remember.
Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
sad. That shit is
Yeah.
sad. Fuck.
You had a girlfriend on the yard, didn't you?
Yes.
What was
Yeah.
her name? I
Yeah.
remember.
Rose.
How long was y'all together?
Rose has been on Tulsa County. She was on the Tulsa County. Yeah, Rose. Yeah.
Just
Well,
recently?
On Tulsa Police Department. A dog caught her in the backyard. Like she was. Do you guys remember this? Like Rose. Yeah, your girlfriend.
When? She said, yeah, your girlfriend.
My girlfriend was from here.
No,
She
like
wasn't from
Rose.
Tulsa.
She is
No,
crazy.
this Rose. I remember.
Which
she had,
Rose?
she had a big smile, like a big teeth, right?
She worked in maintenance.
Big smile.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Bro.
She's still in, baby.
She said, you know, your girlfriend, Rose.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
a
well,
lifer.
this isn't the same one because this
No.
was a Rose that.
But I'm going to tell y'all something y'all don't know about Rose.
Yeah.
What?
She's turning into a whole dude. They're letting her do the therapy.
No way.
And she don't go by Rose no more. She goes by Zane.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a black name, though. Yes, I like it. Yeah.
It's me.
Bro,
Zane.
like I couldn't get a medical fucking, like they couldn't give me a medical call, but they're gonna let a girl be a whole ass dude? Like, come on. They wouldn't even get me to the hospital in time for making
Oh, that's
baby.
dope.
But
Whenever
okay.
they sent me back through, when they sent me back through DOC on that bullshit charge, they, of course, everybody already knew I was coming before I got there. So, I mean, but do y'all know how embarrassing that was? Do y'all know how
I don't know.
embarrassing?
I don't know. I
Because
never.
Yes.
and not only did I teach at education, but after I finally went to Delta Unit, I got to be one of the coordinators for the delayed sentencing program.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you all know how embarrassing that was?
What's your name again?
Emily.
Emily what?
My last name used to be Burns.
Burns. That was, you were Burns in prison. That's why whenever she was putting you up, I was like, Emily, who? No, I don't. But I remembered your picture. I was like, that's not who her name was.
But, I mean, that was so embarrassing. And to know that I was coming back through that door and the ladies that I guess are now allowed to help check in with A&R and so forth, like Frances Roars, if y'all remember her.
Yeah.
Little bitty short Mija, Catherine Vigil.
Yeah.
Like, when I locked eyes with them, I just started bawling. Because these are women these are women that are never going to get the opportunity that all four of us
Come
right
out
here
to go out.
Right.
We have an opportunity.
That's
And
You know what I mean?
They
And
hit you hard.
even though I knew,
made me sick to my stomach. Like,
That's
yeah,
really,
like
because
I
you
was
know
so
what?
sick.
You know what's so
I was so
crazy?
sick.
Because we saw, like, I saw a revolving door. Like, there
Yeah.
was a girl named Mercedes. Do you guys remember Mercedes?
Amen, Tara. Amen.
Do you guys remember Mercedes? The long, blonde-haired. Like, she came back in three times while I was there. Three times. They let her out, and she came back 3 times while I was there. And I was like, Jesus, Lord, just give me one chance. One chance to get out.
Coming back for her woman, though.
Yeah.
So Emily,
Tara just said in the comments, "Never say never." Man, she's a prime example right there, straight up.
Right.
Straight up.
Emily, I do want you to finish telling me.
Tara, because you're right. Never say never.
No, never.
Emily,
the idea that they might not get the chance that I've been given.
No, I can never imagine.
No.
But I can, because I had 50 years myself. I had 50 years. So I can imagine. But my thing was not to have to, because in my mind, God had already told me I wasn't sitting there 50 years. I wasn't going to be. And I did everything in my power and my will to
and
get.
Look at God.
Well, okay. When I come in, I signed for 25 years violent because I was in for robbery. And my parole date was supposed to be in March of 2026. Luckily, my grandparents were still alive. They paid Irvin Box $10,000 to appeal my case.
That's right. I could have.
Well, you don't know. Michelle Murphy is in Tulsa County, residing in Tulsa.
Oh, okay. She's not in jail, though, right?
No. Like, she is out on the streets because...
Don't see me, I'm a faint.
No.
Yes.
She's living life because she did a lot of time. And Tony is out right now.
Tony, yes, she is.
Tony, she is out. And yes, and you know, she did so many more years than she should have did, and that's what the Oklahoma justice system is so crooked and so crazy because
we have a super broken system.
Because Tony was she was the parent of a child that was abused by a man that she was with, and they held her accountable because she failed to protect her children, and they gave her more time than they gave the man that actually abused her children. And I do not agree with that. Like,
no.
At all.
Well, no, not my cousin, Marianne Ledford. Y'all remember her, Marianne?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's doing an L because her daughter, Tessa, was a victim of her boyfriend. I couldn't stand the dude. Couldn't stand him. But Marianne didn't have a clue what was going on. And this little girl died as a result. This little girl was buried right out kind of by my mama in the cemetery. And they put him on death row. He made a video telling the parole board that Marianne did not do anything. Marianne had no knowledge. He wrote letters. Marianne did not have no knowledge. And they still won't allow her out on parole.
Absolutely not.
Or do you guys remember the girl that's my sister, Melissa Morgan?
Yeah.
You remember Melissa? Yeah. You know, she's doing 100 years for the same charge that I had. 100 years.
But the difference is she took them to trial, right?
I think so. That's
why I got caught in that web. Because I thought I could outbeat Oklahoma system, not knowing they are as crooked as they
Girls, come on vacation, leave on probation.
Ain't that it?
I had 2 attorneys. And the thing was, if they really want to put you there, they
ain't nothing to stop them.
They got everybody already lined up.
Yeah.
I would never. I'm telling you, when I step foot in Oklahoma, it's only going to be. I can't come out I'm gone because I ain't got time for the people. But the people eat all they want to because I don't give a fuck because I'm so legit.
How long have you been out?
I've been out. I left Oklahoma in 2000, March 1st, 2017.
When did you go in?
No,
When did you go in? Like, when did you go in?
I went in 2010.
Okay.
And
So you would, yeah. So you were there for like 7 years?
I was in there 7.5. I left Oklahoma and went to directly to Feds.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So you had to do Fed time a lot after. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't supposed to because I got my time taken down. But the system is so crooked until my federal judge wouldn't sign off on my documents.
Right, I remember that.
I wanted to make sure I touch federal grounds.
Right.
That's how our system is. This and everything else that I've been through in life is what made me want to become an attorney. To challenge these motherfuckers that sit on this bench because y'all totally out. And I know y'all out. Even in my case, Oklahoma, I really beat my case in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
For real. If you got wrong evidence numbers on the boxes and you don't know where the fuck half the boxes at, that's thrown out. My attorney brought that shit up in Oklahoma. They didn't even give a damn. And okay, that's okay. Play games with the neck with you. Because there's a statute of limitations to everything. Even to my case being already fought and found guilty, there's a statute of limitations on all this shit. And you gotta know who you fuck with when you fuck with them because you might let them out a little bit too early. And they might come back at your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now I got one more question for you ladies and then we're gonna wrap it up. I definitely appreciate y'all for being on the live. Yo, everybody that's watching, if you watching on Facebook, thank you so much. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook, and my YouTube is THA Real JANELL because it's still live on YouTube as well, and it will be posted on.
I told you now. Tell you to go and tag my son.
Yeah.
He is King of My TV.
Yes. Okay.
It's gonna be a benefit.
I'm gonna friend request you too after we get off here. Okay.
All right. Now my last question is for you ladies. What I'm gonna start from the top. And mute your mics that way everybody can get to hear everybody very clear. Linda, what is one thing that you would tell maybe somebody that's watching that's never been to the penitentiary or never even experienced it, or that's maybe dealing with their child that's going through something that might lead them into that, or just dealing with a family member that might be going through that right now? What would you tell them to help them deal with what's to come?
Well, what's to come or without going through it?
Either or, whichever one you want to answer.
I'm going to give a prime example.
Okay.
When I went through what I went through.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, may she rest her soul in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Before I took the trip that I took, the last trip, she begged me not to go. She did. It was like God came through her. I was like, don't do it. Me, myself, being like, nah, these people on my head, I got to pay this bill, I got to pay that bill. Had I listened to her, because I know I didn't really need it, it wasn't nothing. I could have sat at home and did nothing. But however, not paying attention to God's word and God's leadance and guidance, where I was today. So I would say to anybody that's headed on that road, pay attention. If it's not your mother, your father, it could be just a family member, and they just trying to guide you because they already been down that path, I would really, truly say, honestly, wholeheartedly, pay attention. Pay attention. It could be God speaking through them. Because you don't always have to take that path if you pay attention to somebody that has been through the struggle, or somebody God just trying to speak through. They ain't had to go through the struggle. Somebody God trying to speak through to you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop thinking you know everything. Because God comes through different forms and fashions. Read your Bible. Listen to him. Pay attention. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. What about you, Nicole?
Okay. For somebody that might be going down the path what led me to prison, like Linda said, hit your knees, like legit. That's not a path that I'd ever, like, I wish upon my greatest enemy. Y'all know, like, because honestly, like, when I think about the days that came to, like, before, whenever I went to jail, like, I felt like I had intuitions, like, I felt things in my stomach that told me, like you said, Linda, you said your mama said, I had feelings like to not do this, not do that. Like, listen to your gut, listen to your soul, get on your knees, pray to God, because those gut feelings are telling you something. Like, if you're going down the wrong path, the Lord is like, he's hollering at you. He is. He's talking to you. I didn't listen, clearly, because I ended up in prison for 4 years, but I remember, like, days before, like, those red flags coming up. I remember my grandma kept calling me nonstop, and my grandma she came to visit me faithfully, but she was the one that was telling me weeks before, Nicole, like, something's going on. You need to get out. Like, and I was like, oh, Grandma, it's fine. I'm fine. Like, I've got this. Like, I've got everything under control. Listen to your intuition, because I'm telling you, like, the stuff that you feel, like, in your soul, it is real. Like, those gut feelings, those family members that are talking to you, it's for real. Like, it is for real. Linda's mama was talking to her. My grandma was telling me. Had I listened, but you know what? I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today. Honestly, had I listened. And so, like, I still feel like I'm blessed because I can be a lesson to somebody else listening. But had I listened to my grandma, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys.
That's true.
But I'm gonna let this be a lesson, because God, He's still blessing me. Like, He blessed me to be able to talk to you guys and to show you guys that, like, this is nothing. Like, this is nothing that you guys ever want to experience. But at the end of the day, He's not going to put anything on your path that you can't conquer. He's not. So just take it in God's stride, like, for real, like, legit. And I'm blessed because I got to meet you. You're my lifelong friend. Like, for real. For sure. Like, I love you till the end of time. Like, I've met so many people and now, Linda, I know you. Like, and I love you now. Like, and Emily, I know you. Like, I'm so thankful for those experiences. But so, like, I don't know. Like, I'm conflicted because, like, I met so many people, and I had so many life lessons, like, in the penitentiary. But I don't, I don't ever want anybody to have to experience that, but I wouldn't know you, and I would be so sad if I never knew you.
Right.
Like, for real.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
Thank you so much, Nicole. What about you,
Emily? So first I want to say that for anybody that has never dealt with the system and has never been in the system, and if you're not even looking at the system, not everybody that goes to the penitentiary is a bad person.
Right.
There are many, many people in there who have made the greatest mistakes of their lives. Janelle, I'm going to cry. The first night that I was there, I remember looking out that window and seeing that razor wire. I was a kid, man. I mean, not as young as some people, but I was still 21. I'd never been away from home. I remember looking and seeing that razor wire and thinking that my life was over. I was looking at not coming up for parole until 2026.
Got me crying.
I was looking at, being in my 40s before I would get to even come home. I wasn't thinking about the fact that my grandparents were going to be dead, that, a lot of my friends were not going to be around anymore. I wasn't thinking about any of that.
Right.
But, not everybody that is in the system is bad. We've made bad decisions, and those decisions do not define who we are now.
Facts.
Anybody that watches this, us four, the other lady that was on here earlier, and the other ladies that's going to be on Prison Talk for the rest of the week, we are living proof that you can have that number behind your name and still be a success story. We are all success stories in our own way. When I had to leave that system, when I had to leave Mabel Bassett, I felt so guilty. I felt so guilty because I was leaving some really good people behind. And I feel like everybody that's in there deserves the opportunity. But then by the same token, there's a lot of things that's happened with people in there that I don't know what really happened. But if you gotta go, go find you somebody that's smart, man. Learn some things.
Right.
And I don't mean penitentiary things. I mean real world things. I can go in there and be a thug and thug it out all day long, but when I walk out of there, what am I going to do? Inside Mabel Bassett, I don't know how many beds there are now, but at one time, I think we had like 1,500. I was somebody in prison. I was somebody's teacher. I worked at the education department. Not just me, but, Leanne worked there. Kara worked there. Francine worked there. Christian Noyce worked there. And a couple other people I can't think off of the top of my head right now. But, we were somebody in there because if somebody needed something with the education system, they knew who to come to. When I walked outside, who was I? I knew how to be 31 in prison. I didn't know how to be 31 out here.
Right.
And it was a culture shock, friend. It really was. It was a culture shock. It was like I moved to a whole different country when I walked out.
Let me get my charger. Keep talking.
But if you find yourself in a situation and you got to go, man, get you some education. Get you some education. They've got career tech now. Get you a skilled trade. Do something in there that is going to profit and benefit you when you walk out of there.
Facts.
Because the life that got you to where you're going obviously ain't working for you. So go in here and make some changes. And like Linda and Nicole have said, God's real. God is real.
Yeah, he is.
Because I'm going to tell y'all what. He's moved mountains that I've seen move. I'm going to tell you, just in the last 48 hours, I've watched him put his hand on somebody and save their life. Just in the last 48 hours, y'all. Okay? And that God has moved mountains for me. God has moved mountains for all of us because we're still breathing.
Right.
we're out here with the ability to tell our story. You know, not everybody likes to be in prison. I didn't like everybody in prison, and that's okay.
Right.
That's okay. But you know what? The fact is, I've got a story, and if I can help somebody, that's my duty. Mm-hmm. That's my calling. That's my stipulation with God. God told me, I'm going to send you here. You don't have to like it, but you're going. And you're going to learn something while you're there. Mm-hmm. And when you walk out, it is your obligation to pass this story along. Mm-hmm. And so here I am.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't no bad broad. I wasn't a bad broad in there, and I'm not a bad broad out here. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I get to go to work every day. There are people that don't have jobs. Mm-hmm. I don't pay rent. I pay a mortgage payment. Mm-hmm. That's how far I have come from who I was.
Right. Right.
And let me tell y'all what, if any of y'all watching this knows me, let me make sure. Hang on, hold on just a second. Let me make sure my camera's cleaned off here. Can y'all see me?
Look at you.
Y'all see me real good?
Fine ass.
Any that knows me, y'all know who I was in there. Y'all know the things I did. I'm out here making it.
Yeah.
I'm out here making it.
Yeah.
And y'all can too. Every one of us can, man.
Period.
And you know what? We all support, all of us right here, right now, we are a support system for each other. Right. Reach out to me. I'll take your call at 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. I might be tired. I might sound a little janky, but I'm going to take that call.
Oh, yeah, yes. I can definitely say that you've been there for me, even when we've been out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you've been there for me, friend.
Right. All of y'all, like, we still all keep in contact. That's what I love about us. Like, I can never, when I try to explain to people, you know, prison was bad, yeah, but the relationships that I built, the bonds that I have, like, it's nothing that I wouldn't change it for the world.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't, when I walked into Mabel Bassett, and most of y'all don't maybe not know this, but I'm literally by blood, I'm an only child. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how many sisters I walked out with?
Right.
Y'all know how many brothers I walked out with?
Right.
Y'all know how many moms I walked out with?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm unmuted because Lord, yes, Emily.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't change it. That's why I'm like, when you're like, tell somebody, I'm like, oh, because like legit, you know, like,
if you ain't walk my shoes, you don't know my shoes.
Mm-hmm. But it defined us, though, y'all. It defined us.
Right.
And that's the thing, though. But
it gave us character.
They're not going to understand it. But you know within your heart what you do. Right. And I know each and every kid I have or had, and they really placed a special part in my heart, for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Those bonds that were formed were precious.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why I was crying while Emily was talking because
listen, man, I shed a tear or two. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a crybaby.
Why are you making me cry, Emily?
Okay.
Because I'm mean like that.
Lord.
All right, listen, y'all. I appreciate you having me here.
Yes.
Janelle.
I love
and I'm glad
y'all.
that I got to see y'all's faces.
Yes.
And you know, I'm more than willing to come back. And this time I'll come to your house and we'll sit on the couch together.
Period.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's right.
But here's the deal. Before I leave, y'all
can't stay in Oklahoma. Y'all gotta come to Detroit.
Man, why do you want me to come to polar bear territory though? I'm cold.
But you come on. We have the same weather you already have.
Hey, Nikki. Nikki's on here.
Hey, there's Nick Nack.
Big Nikki. I love Nikki. I've seen her a few times since I've been out. I love Nikki.
Before I leave y'all, I just want to say one thing because I know there might be quite a few people that get to see this. Man, free Melissa Morgan.
Period.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank
I love
you
y'all.
so much. Thank you for being on the couch.
Thanks for making me fucking cry.
Yes,
right. You are very welcome.
Free Melissa Morgan.
Yay! Free Melissa.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, babe. Y'all, I thank y'all so much for being on the couch. I love y'all so much. Yo, it was definitely a fucking ride. Tomorrow we got
I wish I
another
would be
round
next to you.
2.
Like we'd be like vibing.
Yeah, we got round 2 tomorrow. So I hope y'all tune in tomorrow. If you watching right now and you gon' you gotta be on live tomorrow, we gonna do the first however long y'all able to stay up. We can go for hours tomorrow.
Because clearly we went for 2 hours and 15 minutes tonight. I'm still. We can still be going. Like I'm just saying, Janelle. When I have questions, because I can still answer questions. I'm still ready.
I know that's
what
right.
What are we talking about?
Oh no, y'all can still join in. Y'all can still tune in to. Oh look, I know I keep saying tomorrow because my days is so messed up. My days are so messed up. I keep saying tomorrow, but it is Thursday. Y'all hush. Hush. But what I was going to say is if there is, because I have been having people that's been hitting me up at the last minute. If I have to do a round 3, it will be later on in the month. It will be later on in March. Not round 3, but if I have to do like round 4, it'll be later on in March because I'm all the way booked up. And my podcast, I'm media for the NBA All-Star game.
Like,
and I'll be out there next weekend.
So, you're so popular. I can't stand how popular you are.
Get that money.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's so popular.
And I'm also media in Austin, Texas, and LA.
In the building together. Yeah.
Right. So if y'all know anybody that want to model or that has any modeling skills or that want to rap, sing, and this is of all ages. You can be a kid. Anything. If you want to perform or model in Austin, Texas, or if you want to perform or model in LA.
What about kids?
Yeah, kids too.
My daughter sings.
Baby?
Like, can I send her down there?
Baby!
Is Janae here?
Yes.
Bring her on!
She's coming.
Because she's been loving our shit all night.
Right.
She just got off work.
Come on, baby.
She just got off work.
What? What's going on? You What you doing, ladies? Oh my God, yes.
When I came.
Right, to Detroit. The only time I wasn't with Janelle was that time. I was so mad.
Right.
But you was representing though, because I wasn't there to take that video. You got all the shots, girl. You got it all.
She did.
Straight like that. Oh man, I'm enjoying this. I see y'all are still on here.
Yes. We wrapping it up. We gonna get back on tomorrow. I told them if we gotta do a round 4, we gonna come back up in March.
Facts, but, because I need some things.
Yeah.
There's some things I need to hear.
You know no. Just prepare for Thursday. I'm gonna have my phone on the charger because this motherfucker gonna be going a little bit longer.
You better have it on charge because my
it's gonna be going a little bit longer.
Legit.
Yeah, it's gonna be going a little bit longer than expected.
I guess y'all wasn't on the YouTube. Y'all didn't see me say, what about Miss Bohan? Nobody heard me.
No, we was talking about that bitch.
Oh, nobody heard me? I was like, what about her?
No, we was talking about that bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Emily's in work. She about to podcast and everything.
Okay.
But yeah.
Miss Bohan.
Ugh.
We was talking about her. Did you hear that?
Bohan used to get skits on the blues. Fucking blues.
You hear me?
I wasn't on here. You should
Oh
be on
my God.
Wow.
For real.
Through where she skits go. She was
Yeah.
like, hell no. You know.
Yeah, they taking it too
Right.
far. Oh, snap.
Yeah, light up, baby. Light up.
Yeah. My sister gonna be here any minute now.
All right, yes. So I gotta charge up my
You gotta
phone. I
wrap
gotta
it
get
up
the room
because you gotta
prepared.
do some things, huh?
And Thursday I'm gonna be back on the couch. I love y'all. I will
That's
see y'all
right.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. It's the Couch
nice to meet you,
Chronicles,
Linda.
and there ain't no fucking limits.
Ain't no fucking limit.
Period.
Limits.
I love y'all.
I love y'all.
Thank you
I
so
love
much
you.
for tuning in. Thank
I
you
love
so
you,
much for
Janelle.
being on the live.
Bye,
I
y'all.
love you, Janelle.
All right.
That was so dope.
Oh man.